All right, we are back from the break, and the party is ready to go up. Just before we go up, did anyone think of any last-minute stuff that they wanted to do before they go up to the next level?
You mean like a will?
Sure, yes, exactly.
A dear now? Do not resuscitate.
I will take that as a no. Okay.
Well, the only thing Braxton wants to know is who's going into rooms if we find stuff and that sort of thing. We could agree that quickly down here.
Well, whoever can. I mean, Lafdul can check for traps if it's a door, and then go in.
So are we having someone else go first and then they get Lafdul to check for traps if they see something, or is Lafdul going first? Because someone was saying about him being at the back.
Well, Lafdul can check for traps. Let's not make this overly complicated, please. We could go just as our general party thing that we discussed earlier. And then when we come to a door, Lafdul can check for traps, and then somebody can try to unlock it. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and make sure you guys are zoomed over to the appropriate spot. Okay, so right now the positioning that you're in is essentially at the bottom of the stairs. The top of the stairs will be on these two tiles right there.
Right.
So who is going up first?
Ockar, since you have the light, you want to go up first?
Yeah, I will. I'll go first.
You're also strong.
All right, I'll just move you up there then.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go next.
Braxton will go next.
Okay, if you
All right,
see
it seems
something,
safe so
if you
far.
see something, you might want to say something before you start moving
Alright.
around, just
Yeah,
because.
let's not
Oh, sorry.
finish off. Leva, which way did your eyeball thing go? To the left, right?
She went this
To
way.
the west.
Yeah.
Yes, as far as this is the ornate door, right?
Yes,
All right.
that is.
Uh-huh.
Let's,
So real fast. The reason why I want to, you might want to call out if you spot something before going to investigate, because not everyone else will be able to see what you can see.
All right. So once everybody else gets up here, we can check the ornate, or Lafdul, if you can check the ornate door while we kind of stay walk.
Is that Braxton's going to point to this door? Is that open?
Yes, it is. The door to that chamber has fallen off of its hinges and collapsed on the ground. You can see some pieces of it outside and inside. The same thing applies to the door further in.
Yeah.
Real quick, the door right here to your right, coming up, is also ornate. Above that doorway is a ruined symbol of two interlocking rings.
Oh.
Do those mean anything to your Vladra?
It's one of the dwarven deities.
Varadra says, "Indeed, that appears to be the ruined symbol of Baranar, Moradin's wife."
Okay. Well, I still say we should go left to right. So let's take care of the left side of this place first, and then we'll go right. Is that
Okay, but what about this open room behind us? There might be someone hiding in there.
Just keeping an eye out for that, I guess.
Okay.
And if they come out here, they'll have to stream out through there. So.
Well, you can poke your head around the door, just see what's inside there as we're going through.
Yeah, all right. Braxton's going to go to the doorway before we go off.
You can
Just have a quick
at it.
look.
Okay. Braxon, the chamber holds rotted, collapsed tables, racks that have collapsed and have piles of rusted weapons, and disintegrating training dummies. Obviously, this was a training room of some sort.
Okay.
You
Question.
can see another door down that way. That one is closed.
Yeah.
Shall we go check it out, Braxton?
No.
He
Just
was
wanted
just
to make sure
looking.
there's no one in there.
Okay, did we check this door?
We're going
We're
left
going.
or right?
We're going left.
He was looking in that door because it happened to be open.
Okay.
So
Then I'll head left.
So we're going to check this door first, and then we'll check this door down here.
All right,
Okay, I'll
Lafdul.
have to be ready to check that door.
Lafdul, you had a question?
Yeah. How are we dealing with the lead? Are we still splitting this with the lizard people?
No. Unless
not been
it's like
discussed.
significance to them. I.e., we come across more armor that's fit just for them,
Alright.
type of thing.
That's fine.
So
or their religious iconography.
Perhaps we can split the loot if we find those dead lizardmen warriors that came in here.
Braxon tells the others there's some training dummies in the room. I don't think they're a threat unless they've been magically animated so that they will come to life and attack us.
Well, they also had disintegrated, so like collapsed on the ground, and they're filling, rotting, and stuff like that.
Right.
I will attempt to search for traps. And how is this door, by the way?
The door itself is pretty intact. The door is made of
If it's
sterner
intact,
wood.
I'm search.
I'm sorry?
If the door's intact, I'm searching. Basically, that was all.
Yeah, the door is intact. It doesn't look like it is swollen as much as some of the other doors. It's higher quality wood, better varnishing and stuff like that, and it's just held up to time better than the other doors that you can see.
Should Ockar and Higgimus get back a bit in case the door explodes?
No, I don't trigger the trap in the search for traps.
Okay.
You can scout up here, for example, while I'm searching for the traps.
It's not.
I mean, you can stand so that you're looking around the corner, I think is one thing that he meant.
Oh, so you're not crowding me when I work?
Okay, where do you want me to stand? Right there?
Anywhere other than the door.
Yeah. Lafdul checks the door between Ockar's legs.
He's not into that.
Lafdul, you do not detect any traps on the door.
Is it locked? I tried the door.
The door is indeed locked.
Yeah.
Looks like it's rusted a bit, so it's going to be more difficult to pick, but it doesn't look like it's so rusted that it...
I've got oil on me. I've got 2 uses of it.
Okay, you're gonna
That would.
yeah, that would definitely
Yeah.
help. It probably
use
isn't 2 uses because you just need to get a few drops in there, kind of thing.
Oh, if I put some on one of my non-broken lockpicks and just spread it around or something on the brush.
Well, like you'd probably
I
just
can't-
let it drip down the lockpick into the
Oh,
lock
yeah.
too, and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
So what? Half a use, a drop of it. Quantify this.
For now, I'd say that it doesn't really affect it.
All right, you'll keep a mental note of it, I guess. or-
Kinda.
Alright.
Okay. It does take some effort, but
85's the score.
yeah. But finally, you do hear the snick of the lock, and the door is openable.
All right, I'm going to open the door and I'm going to back off. So your fighters are going to go in. So I open the door and I back. Try not to run each other over.
All right. Ockar, could you step in first since you have the light? And then I'll come in after you.
Gotcha.
Okay. The chamber is much more ornate than the halls outside. You can see on the back wall, half blocking the door, a shrine of some sort. The shrine itself has a small, you'd guess an altar, and above it is a symbol of a shield emblazoned with a broken crossbow quarrel. Varadra, looking over your shoulders, would tell you that that is a symbol of the exile Ladugwr, the god of
What
the
kind
Duergar
of god
dwarves.
is he?
The god of the Duergar dwarves.
that bad?
So evil?
Wouldn't necessarily bad, it is
He's...
frowned upon.
She says, he's kind of a grump and disagrees with the rest and took himself away, shall we say.
So like hell.
I don't
Gotcha.
know your deity, but okay, maybe.
Goddess of death doesn't get along with the rest of the pantheon.
He's not a god of death, but maybe.
Sounds similar to the way the elven gods split in two.
The walls of the chamber are covered in soot, and there are cold braziers along the walls as well. Ockar, you would say that looking at them, the way that they're designed is that they specifically are very smoky when they're lit.
Hmm. The way those braziers are designed, it seems like it'll fill the the room up with smoke if we light them.
Hallucinogenics. I'm down for that. Lafdul says.
There are weapons and armor along the walls as well, but Ockar, you can tell just with a glance that they've all rusted into ruination.
All right. So, do we need to do anything about the shrine? Anything else here? Valley?
I don't think we're desecrating them because they're kind of important to Valadra.
I think that age has desanctified it on its own, and this is clearly once a Temple of Moradin.
What I mean is, I asked Roger, if we take things, is it going to be offensive to you? I mean, we're just collecting stuff that's otherwise lost.
If it's not dedicated to Moradin or one of the other Moradin Saman that have not exiled themselves.
Okay.
All right.
Well, look, if we pick up anything that's religious, Varadra can tell us before we sell it. We can make sure it gets returned to the appropriate church.
I search for traps while people search
And
the
if-
room, I guess.
Okay.
And if we find something that is important to Dwarven religion, we can always return it to the dwarves. Since in here it doesn't do any good.
Exactly.
All right. Lafdul.
Is it another one? A fine lock, except for rust spot.
No, the door does not appear to be locked, and you do not detect any traps on the door.
Then I guess I'll go over and open it
Sure.
and
Did
shine
we
the light
search
out.
we got everything out of this room that we needed to.
Most of the stuff in here has rusted away. It's not much of use.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Okay.
Braxon wants to come and look at stuff just in case. Just in case there's stuff that looks rusty that isn't.
All right. So, Ockar, you're opening the door.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you can pass a...
One of these days, Aud's going to give us a really valuable magic item that looks like a rusty item.
I shine the light inside and look around.
Okay. The walls and ceiling of this chamber are also heavily covered in soot, and you see more of the same braziers lining the wall. At the back of the chamber is a shrine made of steel. There is also a another shield with a symbol of a broken crossbow coral above it, and someone is apparently crinkling.
Crinkle,
Big
crinkle,
Mac.
crinkle.
The steel shrine itself has a large sapphire set inside that is cracked down the middle. One side of the sapphire is flawless, and the other is heavily flawed. There are inclusions, cracks, and that sort.
You want to try to get that sapphire, Lafdul? That seems like your kind of thing.
Is that a shrine? Is this
Yeah.
Vladra? Is this is it okay to take that, or
I believe
is it still
is
some
a shrine to Ladiguer, but it is no longer sanctified as far as I can tell.
All right.
There are also suits of armor lining the walls, mostly in poor condition. They're in a bit better condition than the ones outside in the previous chamber.
It's like 2 rooms away from like air. It's like more sealed, I guess. Logic.
It could be. You'd have to examine them more closely to determine.
Well, Ockar, you're the armor smith. You do that while I.
That altar, it was made of iron.
Okay, I'll do my armor smithing thing to check it out.
Okay.
It should be a routine check for you to know how.
You want me to roll a proficiency, or
Yeah.
don't need to? Okay.
Do you spectacularly fail?
Braxon's decided to come outside and.
That's a fail.
Ockar, you're not sure, given the conditions of the room. You are unsure whether any of these can be salvaged.
I'm not really sure if they can be. It's up to you guys.
What is this armor? What type of armor is it? Plate? Is it
It's
banded?
it's different sorts of dwarven armor. All of them have shields. There's plate, there's banded, splint, mail, and then there's also each has a shield and weapons such as short swords, warhammers, and military picks.
Braxon hisses through the door, just to not be too loud. We can always leave it here until we're secured upstairs and then get our people to put it on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can come back for it.
Okay, Lafdul, you are checking for traps on the door. You're ignoring the shrine.
Do you want me to search the shrine for trap? Whatever it is, it's probably expired. Considering the state of the gem.
Well, give it a look.
You want me? Alright, we're going to be in here for 20 minutes then. Alright, I search for traps. Make yourself comfy.
You might have deleted your token. Yeah, it looks like you have deleted your token. Hold on a second. Let me get you in there.
Sorry about that.
That's
She
okay.
cast there, not there on herself again.
Accidental
then-
disintegration.
That, yes. Mhm.
The objection from her voice.
Okay. So you're searching for traps on the shrine first.
Yeah, I'm searching around the pedestal where it's sitting. If it's like, if I take it off, will it raise up or something?
You do not detect any traps.
Okay, I guess I tried while I pick up the gem. As I touch gem, does anything happen?
Nope.
All right, and can I do a gem crafting to know if it's recastable?
Appraisal. It's definitely
Yeah.
recuttable. I mean, you don't need to do an appraisal for that.
Yeah, just mark this sapphire down as it needs to be recut. Half of it.
It's a pretty big one. You would need a better environment to study it, but the nature of the gem and the perfection of the dividing line between the flawed half and the non-flawed half,
Wait, is that intentional?
you would say somehow it is intentional.
Wait, I asked Roger, is there some kind of significance between perfection and non-perfection with this deity? Mastering or...
She kind of looks at the gem and frowns, and you can see her clearly, thinking. She says, there might be. Let me think for a moment back to some of the myths about Ladigwar.
Meanwhile,
Yes,
check the
I
door.
think there is. I don't know if that would be something that you could. I don't know if anything bad would happen if you did something with the gem, but
If it's intentional, then we'll keep it that way.
well, I mean, I think it has religious significance to Duergar, but
Oh.
I'm not sure what. He has been set apart for some time, and I really couldn't tell you everything about what his people believe anymore.
Braxon says through the door to Lafdul, "Hey, that flawed gem you're talking about, do you think maybe the floor is actually something written inside it or something, like a picture?"
Well, you can look at the gem while I'm looking at the door.
Okay. Does Lafdul normally look at gems with any sort of instrument?
I can't look at that here. No, I normally do have the instruments, but I can't do them in this environment.
I don't think he would have brought it with him.
Nope.
Yeah, fair enough.
Need
depends.
concentration and
I'd probably fit it in my pouch.
Where's
Actually, no,
the
would I?
gem
No,
in the inner room?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's in the inner room.
All right, Braxton's going to say, "Give me the gem, and I'll go look at it out in the outer room. So I'm there if I need to fight."
Pass him the gem.
Right, Braxton's going to stay here near the doorway so he can listen, but he's going to stare at the gem to see if maybe
sucks
someone's
out your soul.
No, he's wondering if maybe they did something like
Swap when you read a book.
make cracks that when you look at the gem from the other side, it's got something written in
Refraction
or something.
Varadra says, I don't think it was created so much as found in this way and believed to be a sign.
Symbology.
Oh.
All right, Lafdul, you do not think that there are any traps on that door.
Then I attempt to open door. Is it locked?
The door is locked.
What is with every door being locked in here? Lafdul gets to work on a lock.
The middle one wasn't.
Yeah, well, logically, that doesn't make sense for that one to be locked.
Okay. This one is not as rusted as the other one. You don't need to use any oil. Okay. You hear the snick of the lock, and you can certainly open that door if you want.
I open it and I sidestep and I let Ockar through.
Okay, I'll head on through.
We do
Okay.
the whole SWAT thing. I open the door, he runs
As soon as you do so, there is a billowing
I close
mist
the door
and
behind him.
a kind of a groaning shout as a translucent form of a dwarf rushes at you, Ockar.
Spectre, run away. We'll turn the dead, turn the dead.
Okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing. So, turn undead is +3 on the roll?
+3 to your roll, yes.
Oh, it's negative plane protection touch spell because I did have it memorized.
I hope that scarab amulet I'm wearing protects me from this.
Oh, it's a touch spell. God. Well, it's better than getting level drained. I'll take the chance of it missing. Actually, if he's turning in, if I beat him on initiative, does that mean I have to make a touch?
I mean, you just have to touch. You don't have to hit him.
Casting times of right armor. I'm automatically at last.
Can Braxon tell this is happening from outside?
You hear the shouts of alarm. Lafdul. Okay, no, never mind.
It's an end of round thing.
Yep. Let me just set you to 99 then.
Doesn't matter if it's over 100.
Well, over 100 I use for spells, spell durations. Anyone else going to roll initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just at it. Want to cast mirror image.
Okay.
Yeah, Braxton's got that thing. So I guess it'll be rolling initiative, but not.
Leva always rolls so low.
No, only when it doesn't matter.
Mirror image, armor, stone skin, combat is over. Oh.
I actually need a token for Viradra. I did not get one in here. There we go.
Do you ever use Blur? You got remember? Do you have it, that spell?
I had it.
Oh.
I have it
No,
on
you
my
got
ring.
rid of Blink. Right?
That's true. Yes, I got rid of Blink. You're right.
Not Blur.
Let me check. I don't even know whether I have it or not.
Probably got it in the spell book.
Doesn't look like I have it.
Well, even if you haven't, Solas has it. So it doesn't matter. Don't worry. I
Okay.
was just curious for other offensive spells.
Anyone still need to roll? Okay. All right, Leva, you cast Mirror Image. Let's see.
Wild Surge.
Psst.
A pit appears. We fall straight down to the messenger room.
All right, it's cast as 10th level for however many images you get.
Actually, a Wild Surge less frequent the higher level you get.
No.
No, so
It's always a 5% chance.
It's always the same. Yelden would be able to tell you that it probably was slightly higher when it was like 3 or 4.
Nope. No. It's there's one number on a d20 at every single level that can generate it. It's always 5%.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
So Viradra lets out a shout, and she shouts in Dwarven. Those of you who understand Dwarven hear her shout. One of the undead to destroy, and she just kind of pushes through you all, pushes past Ockar, and runs up to hit it with her hammer, her new hammer.
She's just been overpowered, personally.
And let's see. I should actually write down what her stats are with this hammer.
Come on, +4 Warhammer. Is it like a Warhammer of Destruction or something? I forgot what you call them. Disruption, that's it.
Mace of Disruption?
Yeah.
I mean, it's an intelligent weapon, so who knows? Alright, and that is a hit.
And that's going to have a very bad day.
Actually, I need to double check. Ockar, you're the only one that sees this. But the Warhammer lands a blow against this spirit that was rushing towards you, and there is a bright flash of light, and as soon as your eyes adjust to the change of light again, it's gone.
Cool.
That's a Mace of Disruption. Warhammer.
She got really lucky rolling so low, too.
Hey, I was gonna. Damn it.
Kill Steal, and, well, I've cast negative
I'm
plane
okay with
protection
it.
on you now.
How long does that last?
That's a good question.
And
So Vardra gets all the XP and we don't get anything.
you hear from the hammer, oh, it feels so good after so long. Are there any others around here?
Maybe.
Why don't you
don't know.
shout out?
So, can you
Maybe.
smell them?
I mean, if they stink of rot, I suppose I might.
Like, can you smell them, or would Roger be smelling them?
Well,
Was there anything of significance in this room?
looking around the room itself, now that the danger has apparently passed, all you see are rotted remains of furniture. This is clearly a bedroom, and there's nothing that you see that's intact in the room left. Yeah, the furniture is all rotted away and collapsed.
Oh, well, that's sad.
I need to check the spell compendium for that negative plane protection.
So, I'll search just to make sure. I'm going to search like underneath everything.
Okay.
Because it seems like it was a chamber offside of like an important area, so I'm going to search it really well.
Okay. Looking around the room, rifling through the remains, this was clearly a bedroom. You do not find anything of particular value. Anything of value appears that it would have been soft goods, perhaps a tapestry that is now rotted away.
Boo. All right. I don't see any other doors. I don't think.
That's 1 turn per level.
Okay, so 8 turns.
No, I'm level 7. My priest.
Right, 7 turns. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
And-
1 + 1.
And in this room beyond that I'm in right now, beyond the sapphire, there is nothing else in this room.
Well, I mean, there's the armor lining the walls.
Did we look behind all the armor, or not look behind, but like look at all the armor over and stuff like that?
Ockar looked it over, but he didn't interact with any of it.
Okay.
No.
I
Maybe
mean,
it's
he
something
didn't tell
inside
me
the
that he
armor.
was interacting with it. No one else told me that they were interacting with it, so...
Goodness, this stuff's gonna attack us if we touch it, right?
Yeah.
Let's
I could always
I don't know,
detect
like
magic
all
on
the
it.
rooms below, a lot of the rooms below, when there was something.
I could
it
always
seems like
cast
there
detect
was,
magic.
like stuff.
When we got all the rooms open, then we can sprint through all the rooms at once.
Yeah,
I guess you're probably right. All right, let's go.
that's a good idea. Yeah, just run round with detect magic when we know it's safe.
Okay, you gonna go over to the left, down, what?
Let's get this door right here. I'm not gonna do it myself. Lafdul's gonna check. What's the status of that door? I guess.
This door to the south?
Yes.
Let me take a look. That room is, or that door is, it is swollen, so it is,
Actually, I'm going to
kind
do
of stuck
something.
in the frame.
I am going to cast thing is, because I've got Detect Evil, I'm going to cast it. 1 second.
Can you
We're
cast
not...
it on Braxon?
No. Because it'll last for like 1 turn plus 5 rounds of levels. Because we're on the time limit because of negative plane protection now. Yeah, 1 turn plus 5 rounds left. Yeah, basically it will outlast the negative plane protection.
Braxton
Yeah, and we
says-
don't go. I
Sorry.
basically scan each door to know if there's evil in there, and I go up, and I would go up and around. We go the corridor way. Oh, up until the end of that corridor.
All right, hold on, don't move.
Well, I was just explaining. I wasn't actually moving.
Sorry.
I need to check something.
Okay.
Let's see.
If Lafdul goes up there, Braxton's going to go to back him up.
Spectres are generally quite evil.
Because I need to know if there is any what can block it and stuff like that.
Is there any undead wearing tinfoil underwear?
Yeah. Old wants
Right.
to know if 2 doors blocks it, basically.
Yeah.
So they think.
There's some evil overlord who's wrapped up all these skeletons in tinfoil. I'll show you.
They're just waiting right behind the door.
All right, so you're checking that the first door first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There is.
Wait, no, this.
Yeah, this
that
door.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is definitely evil intent behind that door.
Okay, I say there's some. This is probably a spectre behind that one.
Mm.
Whether or not Roger just charges through the. I say I haven't checked the door though.
You have protection,
Ockar.
Ockar.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
And
this
plus you
door
have
over.
the light, too.
I'm just checking the doors so we know which rooms have undead in.
Viraja says, "Well, we should smash through this door then. It's clearly stuck in its frame."
No, we need to find out how many rooms might have undead so we can make a strategy and kill them all quickly.
All right, she goes up and starts trying to break this door down.
Okay.
Can
Hammer's cursed. Lafdul just says out loud that hammer's cursed.
is she using the hammer to break the door?
No, she's trying to shove it open with her shoulder.
All right, Ockar, if you got the protection, maybe you want to get down there too.
I'll go over down there and handle breaking down the door if she'll let me.
I mean, yeah,
I
if
mean,
you're gonna
for those-
offer to smash the door in, she'll definitely stand aside and let you do it.
Yeah,
If
I'll tell her
the
to stand
door's
aside.
swell,
And
then
I'm
yeah,
going
it's
to.
probably safe.
I'm going to tell her to stand aside. And I'm going to get to work trying to smash the door down.
Okay.
Why don't you just get Higgimus to barrel through it?
Sorry,
So-
before you could move up there, Solas, she moved back.
Okay.
All right, so Lafdul, as you're scanning that door as people are trying to bash this door open, you do not detect anything behind that door, Lafdul, and Ockar, give me a d20.
Is this a strength check?
It is not a strength check. It is an open doors roll.
Oh, open doors. Yeah, that would be.
A d20.
Yeah, I need to get like a 12, I think.
How does that work? You got to get under your score, near to your score.
You need to get under the listed score for open doors.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
would say under because my open door is 4.
Yeah.
Ockar, you take a step back and turn your shoulder towards the door and throw your full weight and might behind it. The door shudders and then splinters open.
Quite impressive, actually, if you managed to bash through a door.
Well,
It was obviously
Beginning.
not locked and just closed, but it had swollen shut, so it just needed to be broken loose, essentially.
I'm going to take a step and scan around with the lantern.
Okay, you see another door over to the to your right and down further to your left. There's also some dwarven corpses lying amongst the wreckage of what is clearly a training room. There's more rotting training dummies, tables, rusted armor,
lovely in there.
and racks. It's so long that the smell of rot doesn't really smell much. There's one corpse there, one corpse there, one corpse there, and one corpse there.
Oh, you didn't put
Detect evil
tokens?
intent on the corpses to see if any of them are dead.
Oh yeah, that room did have evil.
Okay.
You could try turning them.
That'd be a waste
prepared
of
to
turn.
There's no.
As you stand there and begin to detect evil intent, Ockar, with groans, they do rise up and start charging at you.
Braxon wants to come in.
I lift up my holy symbol, ready to turn.
All right, everyone can roll initiative. I'll pull up the tracker in just a second.
How long does it take me to scan a room? Is it a round or is it a turn?
It's a round.
Alright.
Thank goodness I still have that negative flame protection.
Yeah, but they're probably just zombies.
Also,
Maybe
it's
a
just
kill
for
if you
one hit.
Well, in that
Yeah.
case, thank goodness I've got a battle axe that also does fire.
Are the mirror images still active?
Yeah, it's really only been a few minutes.
Okay.
It's one turn per level. How long does it last?
Just a second.
There needs to be a 99 command.
3 rounds per level, not 1 turn.
Okay.
It's, let me see, it was
So half an hour, basically.
30 rounds.
Yeah.
30 rounds this time.
I would say that they probably have about 24-ish left at this point.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone still need to roll?
Yes, does Levi even see anything? Oh, yes, she sees this one.
You can hear the
That-
groaning, and Ockar definitely would have given a shout.
Yeah.
My detect evil actually expires for my native flame protection. It expires in 45 minutes.
Yes.
Has Varadra rolled yet?
I have, yes,
Hey.
I've rolled for Varadra.
Levi is attacking, therefore she rolls slow. That's just normal.
You sling.
Yeah.
No, can I say magic missiles?
Magic mirrors.
Magic mirrors, yes.
Looks like Braxton's
Missile
going last.
mirrors. You
Okay.
open up several mirrors and magic missiles start flying out of them.
All right. Let's see. Varadra is going first.
Could
Mhm. What?
dimension door? Can you dimension? Do you have to have line of sight, or can it be from within range but through a wall? I'm just wondering if you could dimension door, open a dimension door, but not step through it, and just basically send magic missiles through it.
You must step through,
All right.
but I would have to look at the spell to see if it requires line of sight. I think it it. Without looking
Might
it
be
up,
like
I would say that
known.
it would require you to know what's there, but not have line of sight, because I'm pretty sure you can use it to dimension door to the other side of a wall, provided you know what is there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
I
just
mean,
trying to think.
you
what
might
school
even
it
be
is.
able to dimension door to the other side of a wall that you hope is open, but it should say in the entry. Anyway, Varadra pushes past you, Ockar, and charges over towards this one, the first one that she sees, and swings her new hammer.
Oh yeah, There's no error, and exactly as a spot desired, whether by simply visualizing the area or by stating direction as 300 yards straight downward or somewhere. So yeah, you probably could go for a wall.
Oh, I mean, you definitely can go through the wall. Yeah, no, never mind. I guess what I mean is I don't know if you need to know what's there first.
Oh, you get trapped in the astral plane if you end up in.
There you go. All right, Varadra swings her new hammer, and it slams into the creature for that amount of damage. Okay. Ockar, your turn.
Yes.
You're turning undead?
Yeah, Ockar raises up his holy symbol, calls on the power of Tyr, and turns undead.
Okay, you are 8th level.
Yeah.
Okay. Go
So,
ahead
D20?
and give me a d20.
Go, Walker. I think high's good, isn't it? Or is low good?
High
High's
is good.
Oh, you might have turned them.
Okay, give me 2d6.
I don't think they'll stay turned for long.
No.
I think they're going to
Roger
get
just
backed.
might smack each one of them as he run away.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's very fast with that thing.
Ockar,
She's
you
rolling.
see them immediately begin to turn and move away from you.
Job.
They will do that on their turn. Solas, your turn.
Next level, you can destroy
My
zombies.
plan was pretty much the same, turning undead.
Okay. I mean, you can still turn undead and maintain it. Like, you can
Yeah.
maintain a turn from round to round.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will also try.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a d20. What is your level again? 6?
6th level.
Okay.
Yeah, not going to happen.
What did you roll? Oh, wow. You were
Yeah.
just like outperformed by Ockar.
All right. Leva.
Yeah, obviously,
Never
Ocker's
cast-
30 is better.
She
Wow.
casts the magic missiles on the only thing she can see, which is this one
Solas
here.
glares at Braxon.
Yeah, Lafdul's getting rather annoyed at Braxon at this point.
Did I say I said that out loud? I guess it is if I don't say otherwise.
I mean, part of it is if you're kind of talking clearly within the realm of what the characters understand, then yeah,
Yeah,
I'm going to assume that you're saying that in character.
fair enough.
All right, Leva, you get 3 missiles.
3, that would be 5th level.
Yeah. Well, or 6th.
Yeah, 3.
Okay. Leva, your missiles streak out of your fingers and slam into that one, throwing it back against the wall, and it collapses unmoving. It like the body breaks apart as it collapses to the ground.
Yay, good. Where's the next one?
Chewing your face.
Nah, don't see anything there.
What, no face?
No eyes.
All right. These are moving there, and to your surprise, they just kind of smash through the doors that are there.
Is that more right here?
Uh,
Or are they going?
They're
I
fleeing.
can't see.
you can't see Higgimus. You can't see this one here.
Nope.
Okay.
My vision ends right here.
Okay. Can you see that one there?
Yes.
Okay. So you saw it do this.
Okay.
Braxon can see it.
Ockar, were you maintaining the turn? Were you going to be planning to maintain it from round to round?
Yes.
Okay.
Blocking the doorway, are you moving?
I'm going to move to here to let other people in while I continue my turn.
Does he have to be in the center, or can he is turning by direction?
They have to see him.
So you can, as long as he's in the area.
Okay. Give me just a second. Ockar, you see a few
They've
come
done
to the doorway.
They've done the classic MML multi-group pull. The enemy flees, aggroes another group.
Ockar, you see this one appear in the doorway, and then move away.
You saw my holy symbol. It was like, oh god, no.
That one appear in the doorway, and then move away. You see this one appear in the doorway, and then move away. You see this one appear in the doorway, and move away.
Oh, next level you can destroy zombies.
You see this one appear in the doorway, and move away.
They're scared of me.
You see this one appear in the doorway, and it comes right after you.
Oh, that one might not be a zombie. Oh no, you've got a limit on how many you can turn.
Yeah.
This one...
He kept throwing guys at me until he exceeded how many I turned.
So you got some sort of protections, right?
Yeah,
I got negative flame protection. To protect me from level drain. And I've got...
or strength, whatever hits you first.
And I got my aura protection from good.
Are these corporal or uncorporal?
These are corporeal.
Yeah.
Ockar, this one comes in and...
licks you.
No, it's not a lips.
He's not exactly defending himself. He's got his holy symbol up.
You do lose dexterity, and you do lose your shield, but you do not lose any other defense. It does manage to hit you, and it... you feel its hands wrap around your throat and begin to strangle you.
Easy flesh.
Nice.
Take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Higgimus, your turn.
All right.
Kill this thing!
And I'm going to whack it.
It would have been more... Just so you know, Ockar would have been more like, kill this thing, kind of thing.
Shove your holy symbol down its throat.
Oh, like Lando Calrissian in Empire Strikes Back, where he's trying to say there's still time to save Han. No one can understand him because he's being strangled.
All right, Ald. I'm not including the bonus from the sword because I don't know what it is yet.
That's fine.
I mean, a negative, clearly.
That is a hit.
Okay. And this is the Hawkstarn.
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 All right, go ahead and roll for damage. It is
normal size stuff.
Yeah, it's normal. It's a dwarf. It's actually specifically a gray-skinned dwarf.
That's weird.
Ooh.
Wow, racist.
What?
Just roll for damage. Just roll for damage. He's joking.
It comes across like that. I know you. There was no. I'm just playing on it.
So unless it's grey because it's dead, we might be able to tell which dwarves had this citadel.
And once again, I don't know what the bonus is on the sword.
Yep. Your sword sinks into the rotting flesh of the creature, and it still stands. Braxon.
Well, Braxon wants to come in. Is Higgimus going to let him in?
You can get around him, yes.
I can get around him. Braxon is going to want to come, and he dropped Glittertine so he could pull out the stick of many buttons.
Okay.
And use a flaming sword. And he wants to clobber this undead.
Okay.
Don't know whether I'll get 2 goes with it.
That is a hit.
Sorry, I didn't hear. Did you say hit or
That
miss?
is a hit.
That is a hit. Right. So, flaming sword, it's 1d8 plus something. 4, I think.
Okay. You slash at the rotting dwarven form, and the flames lick at it, but aren't able to catch, but you do slice through it, and it collapses to the ground, releasing you your neck, Ockar.
Am I still? Did that break my concentration?
No. Turning undead, it does not require concentration. You just can't do anything else. Turning undead cannot be interrupted unless you stop or you're knocked unconscious. So you're maintaining the turn. Yeah, if the holy symbol, or you're muted or something like that, then yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a chant?
The words that you say aren't necessary for it, as in, like, you don't have to say specific things, but yeah, you do have to speak, and it's essentially he's, commanding them to go away in the name of Tyr, or whatever, however he wants to do it. It's up to him.
Ockar is just chanting the Macarena.
Okay, that would not work.
I'm joking.
I know. I'm joking too. Lafdul, what did you want to do?
Good work.
He's using detect evil through the door.
You're up there?
Yeah.
You do not detect any evil back there.
Oh, can I make my way over to the next door?
Next round you can.
It's going to take 2 rounds to do this.
It'll take you a round to get over there and detect through the door.
No, but a round to get to the door, a round to detect.
No, just 1 round to get over to it and then detect through it.
Alright.
That's
what I'll do.
So what are you guys gonna do? You have active undead that are turned.
We want to go and smash them, I think, right?
Is anyone getting a second?
I'll keep up the turning if you guys want to track down the undead and destroy them.
Is anyone getting a second action?
Higgimus can, but I think everything's too far away.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So, initiative, I guess?
Yep.
One thing now.
I'm just gonna roll a +3 since
just set yourself to 99.
Okay.
Actually, no. Actually, I'm sorry. Set yourself to 99 because if you want to move at a slow walk, that's when you would do it.
Yeah, I'm planning to just follow where the others go so I can keep up the turn.
Well, but roll with a +3 because that's when your initiative happens. That's when you would move.
I might as well just roll.
Gotcha.
Okay. Anyone still need to roll?
No, I've rolled. Came off the tracker for some reason. Never mind.
You got an update?
Now Braxon's in the room.
Yeah.
I heard you saying to Ockar that undead were pointing their head out the door and going away, but Braxon doesn't know which way they were. I think he did see one undead go through that door. Is this door open?
If you can see through them, they're open.
Right. Okay.
Can I tell him which way they went since I'm still talking?
No, because you are you're invoking the power of your deity.
Okay.
With the words.
You can point with your other hand.
Sure, I'll point out where I saw the undead go with one hand while I use my other hand to keep the holy symbol lifted.
You generally need to be brandishing with both hands.
Okay.
Can he?
I guess
Kick?
Braxon knows one went this way, so I guess he'll go that way on
Well,
his turn.
Varadra is going over this way.
She is?
Yep.
I'm going to be following after Varadra.
She rushes in, and You hear a shout, a mixture of shouts from her and the hammer about eliminating the filthy undead.
Okay, that may have
We've got
changed
our
Braxton's
berserker
mind.
cleric now.
Solas, your turn.
How much I can move and still use sling?
I don't think that the hammer's cursed.
As
I
in
just think it's got a
reposition.
really powerful ego.
You can move half your movement.
Half my movement, so
What would happen if I cast protection from good against Umbrodra?
then it would be 4. Okay.
And if you can't see anything, then you can't use your sling.
I can see one.
This one
And
down
I'm
here?
going to... Yeah.
Okay. Keep in mind that you're essentially slinging through 2 doorways. The sling has cover.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. That's
Come
as
on,
long as you know.
nothing.
Where are those numbers? There it is.
Wait, the zombie's got like an AC at 10 now, hasn't it? Why not him?
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah. Your sling bullet goes flying off into space.
Where did you get a 5?
What 5?
Never mind. No,
Sling speed is 6, but it's magic sling.
No. Yeah. I was looking at it as initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's speed is 6, but it's magic sling.
All right, Ockar.
I'm going to follow after Varadra with my holy symbol still held up.
All right, you can only move half your movement.
And let's see, my movement is 12, so I can only move 6.
Yep.
Does Tui have the same rules about pressing undead when you're turning them and breaking the turn?
Is that 12 faces or what? Or, no, that's 120 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, 12 is 120 feet, so you can move 60 feet.
So that's 20 feet to get to the door.
Well, to answer your question, Braxon, you may have to find out.
Yeah, well, Braxon wouldn't know anything about that.
And then I'm going to move to here. Holy symbol still out and still chanting.
Okay.
The way my combat rolls is going, I wonder if I'm going to roll all the low numbers now, and when I need to roll some proficiency, I will only roll large numbers.
Probably.
You don't need to imitate me. It's enough that Leva does that.
Leva, your turn.
Can Leva get to... Oh, no, she can't. Just a moment. Can Leva get to here?
What are you doing? What do you want to do?
She wants to cast Safeguarding afterwards.
Yeah, you can get there.
Okay. Safeguarding.
I wonder if there's going to be that much blowback. It just incinerates Lafdul in the corridor miles away.
What's the area of effect again?
15 feet radius. It's 1 turn plus 1 turn a level.
I suppose I should actually roll for chance for Wild Surge. Okay.
Okay.
Braxon.
Yeah, okay, Braxton's going to go and back up Varadra. Let's see how many targets there are. Oh, nice. Can he get to all of them? Let's go here.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, let's attack that one.
Okay.
Then 3 of them can hit him, which is lovely.
Yeah.
Well, they're still being turned by me, so...
Not for long.
That is a hit.
Well, hey. Pretty sure this is the 8 plus 4. Let's just double check. Because I don't want to roll the 8 plus 4 and it's not plus 4. I've got plus 4 in it.
Yeah, it's +4, +1 for your strength, +2 for your specialization, and +1 for the weapon. All right, you slash your flaming sword at that walking corpse, and it collapses on the ground and comes apart as it does so. Higgimus.
Alright, let's see what all the fuss is. Is that stuff too far away from me to get to?
How far did you just move?
Can Braxon shout something?
Yeah, you can get
squares,
up there.
I can get there?
Yeah.
Alright, I will hit this one I'm closest to.
Okay. What were you asking, Braxon?
Can Braxon shout something quickly to in Dwarven?
Yeah.
So he says, "This is fun, Joyan." At the Warhammer.
All right.
That's whatever my sword does.
That is a hit. Okay. You slash at this one, and it collapses to the ground and comes apart. Lafdul, you're moving to the other door.
He is, yeah, pretty much just scanning through there.
Okay. You do not detect any evil intent behind that door.
Alas.
All right. Extra attacks. Second attack from Braxon.
Hey. Oh, don't know if that's a hit.
That is a hit. Which one are you
It
attacking?
is still a hit.
Yep.
Nice.
They're zombies.
This one.
Okay.
So Higgimus still has something to hit.
You could kill still.
I could kill. Yeah, Braxon.
Fighters are competitive.
Braxon doesn't want to be that.
Wow.
Yeah, Higgimus doesn't care as long as they're gone.
Braxon chops off the ear.
Okay. You a little bit of the rotting flesh of that creature does drop to the ground. Let me just
Zombie
check something.
dwarf.
Okay. And Higgimus, second attack.
Yep. Oh.
What's your Thaco?
Thaco is 13. I don't know what the sword does, though.
That is a hit.
Oh, okay, good.
So if you're missing a 13 and he hits on an 8.
All right, you slice into the rotting form of that dwarf, and in doing so, you've clearly cut off a few of the ribs and some chunks of rotting flesh that have fallen to the ground. New initiative time.
Yay, Lafdul might actually do something.
Yeah.
What's that new one that Leva got? Is that 3 again?
The what?
The wand that Leva has now.
Oh, yes, the new one. Yes.
3. Okay.
Braxton's going slightly faster now.
Should I roleplay my character as I should?
Yes. You should always
Yes.
roleplay your character as you should.
All right, since the GM said.
I mean, like, that's the point of a role-playing game.
Hang on. Has it taken 3 years for all to tell you that you need to roleplay in a role-playing game?
No, it's kind of like Higgimus when he has to do a wisdom check on something and he's not sure about that. Sort of Lafdul's just done.
Right, but the wisdom check thing is that's him choosing to do that. That's how he's choosing to do the role-playing.
Yeah. I should play it. I mean, I'm probably aware of what I'm doing.
So
But it's kind of like fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop the turn undead so I can switch my battle axe and join in the combat.
Okay.
So
This is at Magic Battle X. I don't know any of the modifiers, so just going with the plus 7.
Yeah, you roll it normally. Okay. Anyone else still need to roll? All right. Okay. Varadra is up first.
That's interesting. Hasn't she been up first almost every time?
I have rolled really low for her every time. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, so it's not the hammer, so it's just you rolled like that.
I mean, it might be partly the hammer, but...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it does help that I rolled low.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly an undead... It's clearly a disruptive hammer of quickness.
Mm-hmm. I rolled low, too.
Okay, actually, Leva, you are moving at the same time as she is, just so you know. But I just take it in the order that it's showing. She slams the hammer against this creature, as shambling corpse, which has... All of them are turning back towards you, by the way, now. And there is a bright flash of light, and it is gone. All right, Leva?
Wow.
Damn.
Leva?
Oh, okay, sorry. The Leva takes out this new fangled wand, frowns at it, and screams the control word, wait, Skellies, and assumes that then here there is something. Am I correct?
Can you see one of them?
I can see, yes, something that I would interpret as one of them.
I mean, you can move.
I don't need to.
Okay.
I
Gets
would need
cover
to
if you
move
don't.
right down here to see more. Because all of this is diagonal. No, I actually...
If you can't see it fully, then it gets cover, depending on the spell.
I'm not casting a spell, I'm using the wand.
Right, but that's what he means is that the effect of the spell might be affected. Like if the spell has to make an attack roll, they get cover. But you've already decided.
Yes.
So can you see both of them?
No, I can only see one.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
So do I need to roll anything else with this?
Is it this one that I'm
Yes.
pinging? Okay.
Yes.
You point the wand at the creature, and suddenly a flurry of bone shards emanate from the tip of your wand. Let me
It's like
check something.
chain gun, but chain bow.
Yeah.
Lever's got a chain wand. Chain gun wand.
Okay. And these pieces of bone tear through the remains of this door here and the rubble here, and you see this thing just get ripped apart by these bone shards.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think that it's going to matter what I roll here, but I'm going to do it anyway, just to double check. Okay.
What was that, the one?
Yeah. It did not save, let's just say. Okay.
Ah, dear.
So keep in mind that the bone shards did emanate from the tip of that wand for your future reference.
Don't point it backwards.
In contrast to, where does it come from on other ones?
Well, what I mean is that if you were trying to, like if Higgimus had been standing right here, he would have been affected.
Whoops.
So that's just what I'm saying.
Oh, Okay. Thank you.
Like anything in front of you is in the area of effect. Anything in that. It definitely seemed to create a conical area of effect. Solas, your turn.
Well, since Leva destroyed the only undead I can see, I will be repositioning before using my sling again.
Okay.
And this is good.
All right. You're attacking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm attacking and...
Which one are you going to hurl your
I'm
sling
going to
stone?
attack this one.
Okay.
I'm going to be using one of those... Nah, I'm going to be using normal sling bullet.
Okay.
And this time I will add my pluses to attack roll.
Give it some sass. There we go.
And my THACO is 18.
All right. The slingstone flies out just past Higgimus. You hear a clunk as it hits the skull of the undead, and it's deflected up into the ceiling before dropping down to the floor. And it does not seem to have been phased by that at all.
Okay.
Lafdul?
So they require magical damage.
He's drawn the Sword of Fear, and he's going back towards the party.
Okay. You can move up to your maximum range unless you were running.
Yeah, probably running. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to be running like towards like the doorway.
Okay, how much have you just moved?
Bear with me. Let's double check. I was just going to run to the doorway. I wasn't actually counting. Sorry. 7.
That's 80.
80, yeah, sorry. No, I don't even have to run. I'll just go there. I got 90 on my move anyway. Actually, I'll go one more. So I'm in the doorway.
Okay. I'm going to need a saving throw versus paralyzation from Leva and Solas.
So Lafdul suddenly realised what he's done. He's partially aware of it, but it hasn't clicked into him that he shouldn't be doing this.
Does Leva have enough time to turn around to Lafdul and tell him off and tell him she get back to him? At him?
No.
For this?
No.
Was it so that the wisdom modifier affected this
Yes.
also? Okay. Well, I succeeded even without it.
Okay.
After just like...
Leva, you hear footsteps rush up behind you, and Lafdul comes bursting into the doorway, holding the black-bladed short sword.
Looking around for an enemy.
And this shiver of fear just runs down your spine, settles in your gut.
As soon as I see that, I was like, oh, sorry.
Does she run away again?
No, she does not run away. That doesn't.
Lafdul sheaths the sword or attempts to sheath the sword.
That would have to be next round.
All right.
This
I can say...
the fear effect, you guys know now, does not cause things to run away.
Mm-hmm.
Does other things.
I can say that if I had failed the roll, Solas' panic reaction would have been turning around and throwing the continual lightstone at the source.
Now, Leva, you do know that this came from him. Solas, you also felt the shiver run down your spine as well, and you knew that it came from this sword.
Leva was involved in one of the tests, so she definitely knows.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you were immediately, instantaneously aware that this
It's the same
this is
type
what's
of fear.
this is what's making you afraid. That blade. Okay. Higgimus, one of these corpses is grasping at you, and
Stop that.
actually leaps up trying to grab your neck.
Stop it.
And it manages to get its hands around your neck and begins squeezing.
Oh.
Hanging there from your neck, you take 4 points of damage.
Oh.
That's a sight.
Now I'm just having mental image of a small decaying dwarven hands trying to wrap around a huge Giff neck.
You just headbutt it and like crush it into the wall.
Braxon, this undead dwarf right there attempts to do the same to you, but you manage to step back out of its grasping reach just in time. This one steps over and attempts to do the same to Viradra. She shouts out, "Vile creatures, keep your unholy hands off me," as it tries to grasp at her, and misses.
Well, that could have been our lost long kin. Oh no, that's Dwargo.
I mean, they
grey
still
dwarves.
could be long lost kin. Higgimus.
Just a few generations more.
So this thing is grasping your neck and squeezing.
You know,
I
Lafdul,
can't
we
use
could
my
say the
sword
same
on
about
it.
you and some drow, long last kin.
You can use your sword on it, but you'll take a -4 penalty to hit.
That was Sinray. She's the one with the drow relatives.
Well, drow were still elves at one point.
But sure, if you want to go back that far enough.
Well, it's pretty same with dwarves and dwergen.
Alright, it's my turn? Alright.
Yeah.
I will... Well, everybody has kept on talking over me.
Sorry.
So, I'm going to go ahead and use my sword on it, because my headbutt doesn't add my strength damage to it.
You can't headbutt it anyway.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't he?
No. It's hanging on his chest, with its hands around its neck. There's no way that he could get his head to it.
Could he not like slam it into the wall or something?
That would be different.
I'm not including the bonus from the sword.
Okay. Your Thaco is?
13.
What was it?
13.
13. That is a hit.
Zombies.
Is it minus the damage at all, or was it just a hit penalty?
You do not get your strength bonus.
Do not get strength bonus.
Actually, what's he doing?
He's trying to cut at this thing hanging from him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got
that's
something
all.
strangling him, and instead of taking his hand from him, he's trying to chop it up.
I thought he was trying to wrestle it or something.
Plus whatever the sword does.
Okay. You do manage to get your sword into an angle that you can cut it apart and knock it to the ground, at which point it smashes apart. The arms drop off from your neck.
Whew.
Such tiny little hands have such a strangling effect.
Braxon, your
Got
turn.
my-
Well, that's lucky, because Braxon was going to try and sunder the arms. Okay, Braxon's going to try and chop this one up.
All right.
The one that had a go at him.
Higgimus, I will say that that was extremely that thing had an amazing grip.
Wow.
That's the lowest roll I've done, so I don't know if that's a miss.
Thaco?
Thaco is 12.
That's it.
It's a hit, yes.
Okay. You swing your flaming blade at it. The flames do not seem to catch the flesh of the creature. And you do cut off some chunks of flesh and damage some bone as well. But it is still standing, still clearly going to try to strangle you next round.
Right.
Ockar.
Okay. I'm going to...
We didn't take the wolf.
No, you didn't.
We didn't take the wolf. The wolf's back on the ship. I'm going to move in. I'm going to swing the battle axe at the undead.
Okay.
That go 15?
That's taking into account non-proficiency?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know any of the bonuses.
That is a hit.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's a D8 plus 1 because I don't know the bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
You remember last time we fought zombies was beneath Brow?
Yeah, those were good days.
All right. The axe flames in your hands, and you chop at the corpse. It loses a few ribs in the process, but is still standing. Let's see. Higgimus just said that he was stepping away, so I will skip his second attack. Braxon, you get a second attack.
Oh,
I'm impressed with this axe.
You do, right? You 2 attacks every round?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I'm using this weapon. I figured these will be lower hit points, easy to kill.
I think I know what I'm putting my next weapon proficiency into.
Yep.
That is a hit.
That's probably a hit. Oh, stop doing a star instead of an 8.
Yeah, but then you find a holy weapon that's like a morning star.
He gets proficiencies pretty frequently.
That rolled twice for me.
I mean, remember, I'm still a fighter. I get like a proficiency every like second level.
3 levels, I believe.
Every 3 levels or so.
I just saw that D8 roll twice. There's a glitch in the Matrix.
Only on your end, because I only got it once. You hack at the thing with your blade, and it collapses to the ground.
Yay.
Have you ever thought about using your mace side when in a non-threatening situation?
Nice side.
Yeah, the cudgel. You've never figured out the cudgel.
Well, he's used a cudgel, but he doesn't get 2 attacks with it.
Yeah, but you need to figure out... You want to get our loadout for this.
That's
true. It's been like 2 years.
Higgimus, are you back? Nope. Alright. I'm going to assume that he wants to step forward and attack this other thing. I will attack for him. So Higgimus swings his sword at the last remaining one. That is a hit. Higgimus slices into the shambling corpse. It loses some more ribs, but it is still standing. All right, you're back. I just had you attack this one for you. I assume that's what you wanted?
Yes, please.
Yeah, all right. So it's still standing, though.
Oh, drat.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative, everyone.
Okay.
Can't roll initiative putting away a weapon.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're going to do.
I'm drawing out another sword. Then put a sword away and draw out another sword.
Yeah, that's your action for the round.
I take it I can't move as well.
You can move a little bit.
Oh, boy.
Don't think that. Nope, that did not. It's lagging for me a little bit on some of these rolls for some reason. Filling in my my thing. Probably a heavy use of Roll20.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone still need to roll? Take that as a no. All right.
Roger again?
Yeah. Have I seriously... I have seriously rolled the exact same thing every single round for her.
What she rolled each round?
2.
Oh.
I keep rolling 2s.
So she's gonna get the kill.
Probably.
She swings the mace, not the mace, the hammer at the shambling dwarf. That is a hit. And it crushes the skull of the shambling corpse, and it collapses down onto the ground in a heap. Solas.
Right.
Are there more undead left?
You do not see any.
I move closer then.
Okay.
Da-da,
Does Solas not hear something behind him?
da-da.
Does Solas hear something behind him? No. Why would he hear something behind him?
I don't know. Was anything happening in the other room?
You'd probably hear Leva giving Lafdul an earful.
Yeah.
So are you doing
This
anything?
is the undead that Firadrat killed last time.
Yeah.
Well, since I don't see any undead in here, I don't do anything.
Okay. Leva?
Wait.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry, Solas.
okay. I was thinking that I might have used healing proficiency, but on Higgimus, but nah, I didn't roll for that.
Nope. Lev?
Okay. Can she actually do something now?
You can do something. I assume that you're not casting the spell that you were rolling for.
No, just
Cast
a moment.
magic missile on
I
Lafdul.
meant because of Lafdul's sword.
Yes,
You
don't.
told us that he could put it away next round, which is this round.
Right, but you can still do something. It just might be affected by the sword effect.
The intention was that she would go here and have a look around. Oh, she doesn't see anything, so she just stops.
So there's a pile of rubble there. You would have to clamber over it to really see more. You can see little slivers, right?
Oh, I can. Little slivers of light, yeah, in that respect, yes.
Yeah.
But nothing else.
Yeah, that's
I
just.
see something.
That's primarily to indicate that you would need to scramble over it to get a good view.
Mm-hmm. But
There's
then
a
I couldn't
zombie.
do anything else, so she's just gonna stay here.
Okay. Lafdul?
I don't think I can do anything. I'm swapping swords.
Okay.
I just got the short sword +2. Basically, I'm just going to go there. I can't say anything. Is she effectively blocking the door, I suppose?
No,
the
not
zombie go
effectively
down?
blocking the door, but you wouldn't be able to move too far changing weapons like that.
I won't block. Oh, it's lagging like anything for me. Why is it?
It's probably just heavy load. We're close to the end anyway. So you just move there,
don't worry.
then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've swapped swords. I've sheathed the other one.
Okay.
I do apologise to Loa, saying sorry. I forgot it does that. Whether or not she believes Lafdul.
The fear that ran down your spine is beginning to abate, Leva.
She throws a nasty look at Lafdul. She doesn't say a word.
So
Not a word.
that fear didn't come through the wall.
You just weren't in range.
Well, that tells us that that tells us the range of it at least.
I got a vague idea of the range.
All right, Higgimus?
Yep. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit that thing again
Okay.
because I didn't get to kill it last time.
I mean, you just want to make sure that it's dead?
Oh, it is dead.
Yeah.
It doesn't have an X on it.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I X'd the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
He's X the Higgimus.
Sorry, my mistake.
In that case, Higgimus doesn't hear anything. Have I heard anything going on?
You heard some chatter from the other room,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't hear any sound. Like, you don't hear any fighting.
Can I make it back to the doorway?
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Yeah, you can.
I make it to the doorway. I see Leva, kind of.
Yeah,
She's
you
okay.
see that she's gone through that other door there.
You okay over there? That's why I say, I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh dear. Lafdul calls out alarm. Lafdul's seen that. Lafdul's not very happy with this.
Why'd you split the group?
I think Lever's gonna be quite happy with the results.
Oh no.
Some rather large spiders squeeze their way in. Well, these don't
that's
need
what
to
that
squeeze
is?
their
Okay.
way in. Yes, they are spiders.
Oh, good. Good.
Oh,
Goody.
now does Lafdul redraw the sword?
This one squeezes its way in.
Oh no, Lafdul's the only target.
Leva couldn't even see that one.
I can see one of them.
Is there any noise?
You hear some shouts of surprise.
Yeah, Lafdul's
Okay.
saying spiders, he's shouting spiders.
A Lafdul scream of panic.
Yeah, just like how Lafdul scared Lever.
All right,
Lever's...
Lafdul. You ready to practice your Hobbit impression?
So Higgimus, the spider in front of you, tries to sink its fangs into you.
Stop it.
It is not able to get through your armor.
Good.
Lafdul, the smaller one, tries to sink its fangs into you first.
Rude.
It is not able to land them on you. You dodge out of the way, backstepping as quickly as you can. The larger one is also trying to do the same thing.
Oh, I'm clearly not tasty. Stop going for me.
Oh, but you are so tasty.
Lovely.
And it does manage to get its fangs into you, finding the holes in your mail armor.
Does my armor help for my saving throw?
Does not.
Alright, so I have a roll of 7.
You take 2 points of damage, and you do need to make a saving throw versus poison.
On the 20... Yeah, I'm not adding to... Yeah, it's just... I pass.
Okay. The wound burns a bit, but other than that, you don't feel anything. Braxon.
Lafdul might
Hey.
get vindictive and use his own poison against it.
Time to hit things. Right, so Braxon... Can Braxon get up to here so he can attack the spider?
Yeah, you can attack it through the door.
Right.
You know,
Is it going to
scare
get, like, cover or anything? Because it's sort of around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solas just gives silent thanks to Ogma in his mind that Ogma led him to move to this room.
no, that's Lafdul. Lafdul scared you off.
Right, don't know if that's a hit.
That is a hit.
Inadvertently
Hey.
saved your life.
Is this going to be a D8? Is it medium size?
Yes.
Oh well, he might have chopped a leg off.
All right. You do score a slice along the body of this spider, and some of its ichor begins to leak out. Ockar.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm going to move up. I can't get to the spider, can I?
Nope.
Switch to crossbow.
Can I switch my crossbow and fire a shot?
You can switch to the crossbow. You cannot fire a shot.
Yeah, it's not loaded.
I'll switch to the crossbow and then wait till my next turn.
Right.
Okay.
Braxon quickly says to Higgimus, "If you back up a bit, Higgimus, Ockar can hit it."
Yeah.
Can,
Right.
That would give a spider the attack of opportunity.
We could try and push the spider forward and move
No, I
forward
just meant
into the
I
room.
meant a fighting retreat.
Yeah, but he would have to do that as his action for a round, and right now he is getting his second attack.
Fair enough.
Then yeah, I'll just do the crossbow thing. Yeah, that ready for next round?
Okay.
all right, so I can get my attack here.
Yep.
All right. Come on. Is it doing anything? There it goes. Oh, that's probably not gonna do it.
What's your Thaco?
Thaco is 13 plus whatever the sword does.
That is a hit.
I thought Ockar had a pole arm.
He left it on the ship.
That's a shame. You could have just gone over his head.
Plus
Okay.
whatever the sword-
You bring the sword down on the spider, and it makes a squishy sound as you slice into it, and it collapses on the ground. Its legs skittering, and then they curl up. Braxon.
Oh, well, Braxon can't hit the spider because it's just died.
You can get through the door.
He can get through the door.
Yeah.
Yay. He probably can't get far, can he?
You can attack
Can
this
he
other
hit-
one.
Go for.
He can hit that big one.
Yeah.
Okay, so can he go one more square so he's
Yeah.
not blocking the door? Okay, so there we go. Braxton says, "Oh, you're big," as he
Yeah, Lafdul
As
said,
he,
go eat him instead, not me.
makes a very poor attempt to hit the spider and probably misses.
It is a very poor attempt, and you do miss. New round and initiative.
Can I draw my shield and fight defensively? Or tumble? Or would that be 2 actions?
Yeah, if you want to do parrying, you can draw your shield and do that.
Or would it tumbling or the parrying because it's too complicated?
It's parrying or tumbling. You can
Tumbling.
take a look to see which one is better.
Tumbling's a 4 to my AC.
Okay.
Braxton's actually slightly quicker.
I actually didn't roll the same thing for Varadra.
Yeah, it's no undead, that's why.
Yeah, she'd be slower. Now we're going to think that this thing makes you attack first if there's undead in the room.
Wow, Laughter was so slow.
Oh wait, I didn't roll mine.
Just like everyone thought that Aegis Burden automatically flew across the room.
You're rolling right now, Ockar?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got the little thing in the corner that says rolling the dice.
There we go. Okay. All right. Varadra comes up and
first?
I said I rolled different. I didn't say that I rolled high.
You rolled a 1.
Maybe.
Seriously, rolled a 1.
Maybe, I don't know. Just...
Even 3 would have been sufficed.
He's just trying to make us regret not taking that weapon.
I'm just
No, it's clearly
joking with you guys.
possessing.
She comes up and says, "Oh, that's not undead." And then the smaller spider on you, Lafdul attempts to sink its fangs into you.
I guess I don't get any bonus. It's not my turn.
What?
No, you do.
Do you mean she sees it's not
I
undead?
do or don't?
does
You
not
do.
hit it?
You do. It's basically a full round action.
Oh, so it's a cold act.
If you had been planning to move a little bit, then that's when the thing happens. It is not able to sink its fangs into you. Leva, your turn.
Well, I should hope not.
Well, Levo observed this the action of her wand. When she used it for the first time, she decides to try it again. Can she actually, if it's a tip of the wand where things come out, can she position it so? Can I
You
do
hit
this?
Lafdul, you hit Braxon.
No, that it goes this way, because then it will fail on
Hit
everyone
Higgimus.
who is there. No, it won't hit Higgimus.
Well, that's important.
You can try it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry about it, everyone. If I happen to hit anyone.
Okay.
So she takes out the wand and tries to keep that trajectory that she just lined out.
All right. I will probably try to make a template that you can set this up on.
Could she roll spellcraft check to make sure she doesn't hit anyone?
No, because she does not know it well enough.
Okay.
Now that
She just
she's doing
observed
this
it.
in a more open environment, I am going to need a saving throw versus wands from Lafdul and Higgimus.
Yay! Do I get a tumbling bonus?
You get your defensive bonus from dexterity for it.
Because no tumbling wouldn't it? Because it is.
You get your.
Because I am.
It doesn't
I
say
heard
anything about
Higgimus,
saving throws, does it?
Was it Braxon as well?
No.
Yeah, but it's a projectile-based thing, isn't it? All right, hang on.
Is that the third one down?
Yes. No, fourth one down. Wands.
Fourth one down?
Rod, staff, wand.
Lafdul,
That's fourth, right?
if you die, I will cry for you.
Polymorph breath weapons fourth.
Rod stuff
Oh,
wand
then yeah.
is second.
Second. It's rod, staff. It's rod, staff, wand. It's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, second.
I mean, you
Alright,
can take that
roll
number,
1d.
Higgimus. That's fine, and just check it to see if.
I'm going with that, yeah.
All right. Well, this time I'm adding the number, so
Yeah.
+4. I need to look up the tumbling.
I
know
don't
we got
recall it saying anything about a saving throw bonus. So all you get is your defensive bonus for dexterity, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And you got a 20. So you saved as well, Higgimus?
Yes.
Okay. Leva, give me 6d4.
Yeah, it'll have to get sharded in the back or something. That's
Leva
just
would
trying
just
to
scream.
avoid attacks from the front, not behind.
Okay, the bone shards tear into this spider, ripping it apart. Lafdul, you take 8 points of damage. And Higgimus, you
Mage resist.
take no damage.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Perfectly fair.
And this large one is also torn apart.
Leva looks at the wand and thinks, "Wow, okay."
Yeah, just like my sword. It's great, isn't it? These new
Damn.
toys.
Yes.
Lafdul's like pulling out shards and like throwing them at her.
Oh, no, they disappear.
Oh.
Just when I was about to ask Auld how big the spider was and if it was rideable.
It
Oh,
would definitely be rideable if it weren't dead.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can cast animate then.
And if it
No, I
let
forget-
you ride it.
I figured it might be fun for Braxon to jump on top of it.
You know what's
No.
funny? When I get 6th level spells, I could cast Monster Mount and turn it into a mount.
I mean, with its legs, it was around 12 feet in diameter.
Nice.
Question.
Yeah?
You at one point you mentioned that there might be another one down here. Undead? That there were 2 undead down here,
Yeah, 2 undead fled out. Do you want to...
and I only got one. I only got one that was sitting here.
yeah,
There was no one.
do you want to crawl
there was-
out and take a look?
This could be nom nom nom.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we still fighting, or are we now out of fighting?
Maybe. Are you confirming for me that you want to crawl out and take a look?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Alright, we're fighting.
Oh, they're both
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, the spiders ate them?
Nah, I saw
It's
that
it's the wand.
the one that
Isn't
killed both of them. I saw a bit of the axe, but I didn't mention it at the time.
That's fine. That's reasonable. You can see that they're both appear to have been torn apart by some sort of small objects. Now that you're out here, you can see a bunch of rubble and the ruined remains of 2 catapults out here as well.
Oh,
Interesting.
Is there any kind of botched attempt for trying to salvage poison out of these things for me?
Probably not. I mean, something might happen if you roll if it's a complete and utter failure.
So wait, is combat
Critical
over?
failure. Yes, combat is now over.
I'll take the risk. There's nothing like suspense for an entire week.
Okay. Give me.
Yeah, Lafdul's doing this as a thing.
Right. You don't have any animal handling or similar proficiencies, right?
No, I've just been studying poisons and I guess looking in books and stuff.
Right, but you don't have any skills with animals themselves.
No.
All right. Give me a.
Healing proficiency?
Yeah, give me a healing proficiency, but there's going to be a big penalty to it.
Alright. That's a pretty good roll.
Okay, you have managed to extract some liquid that might be poison from the largest one, and gotten it into a stoppered vial.
Nice.
That just turns out to be regular ichor.
Whether
Maybe it already bit me with something, so can I actually do a healing proficiency check on my arm as well?
Yes.
Another
A
one.
healing proficiency on your armor.
Arm.
On your arm, sorry.
Or wherever I was bitten.
It looks like you got lucky. You think that poison would have been really nasty if it had gotten some more into you.
Oh, Lafdul's like horrified and glad at the same time because he's got someone in the vial, or he believes so.
I will treat
Don't get a hit
Higgimus
point back.
from that.
What was that, Solas?
I will treat Higgimus from that strangling.
Massage the neck.
Suffered.
Okay.
Massage. You give Higgimus a massage.
Mostly giving him some herbs that ease up the feeling.
Don't get your herbs near him. He'll eat them.
Lafdul will
That's
comment,
the
"Oh,
point.
stop getting Higgimus high all the time."
Unfortunately, it didn't do much for the pain.
Tastes good.
Oh
though.
well.
Solas. So, Lafdul, go ahead and make a note that you have a vial of potentially giant spider poison.
Is it the same? Is it similar to the ones we found on that asteroid that had like instant death?
No.
Because we thought that's what I remember.
You would need to study this.
All right. I remember that being lethal. We had to use the king on his own. I had neutralized poison, but if I failed, no one else has got anything to save me because,
Yeah, you'd be dead.
yeah,
And I think Sinray had the ointment.
last vial, yeah, and I've got an elixir. So it probably helped for me not to be the one fighting the spiders.
It might. It might. You had a good armor
Right,
class.
giant- Yeah, one.
A good saving throw.
Because without my shield. That's why I wanted to dodge and just let the party kill them. I got an armor class of -4 with my shield, and I get another 4 from tumbling.
All right. Well, that is a good time to stop it, I think.
Mhm.
Let me just answer something. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here.
And Vardra gets all the XP. We get 10 XP each.
I mean, if she weren't an NPC, then yeah, she might get quite a bit of XP.
She levels up and leaves us.
What level is this? Level 4, should we say?
Yeah, you're on level 4 of the Citadel.
Level 4.
Let's see. That is... No, that's the wrong entry. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, what level 4 from the top?
Yeah, I just need to mark down where I get the poisons from.
Yeah.
That's the 4th level of Citadel.
Yeah.
1 down was the 3rd.
Yeah, I put level 4.
Alright. Just totaling up the experience points right now.
I'm happy I finally got turned undead to work for once.
I mean, as you get higher in level, it'll work more and more often.
Yeah.
And I will tell you that those were definitely not zombies.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't they?
No.
Zombies would have been insta-turned by my level already.
No, they turn at level 7.
Also, zombies are slow.
And
You
those things
destroyed
choke on
7.
you, choke you,
Were they
so-
whites?
Might have been Juju zombies.
Yeah.
Choo-choo zombies.
Delicious, delicious, chewy juju zombies.
It could have been whites or ghasts or something like that.
It could have been ghouls.
They
I
could
thought
have
they were
been,
zombies.
There could have been Dwarven Death Knights.
Even ghouls would have been turned by 6th level cleric
Yeah.
Yeah, and they could.
Is there a ghoul that wouldn't even
automatically.
need the roll?
So
You don't destroy until 7 on a zombie.
yeah,
round.
but they would be turned.
Yeah,
So
automatically.
yeah, automatic turn for ghouls on 6th level. So they are a white or gust or
So one of them
Other.
completely vanished.
also non-magical.
More than one of them completely
Swindlet
vanished.
didn't do anything
Yeah.
about them.
So does that mean all the treasure vanished as well?
Yeah,
Looking,
the XP vanished.
looking over them, they don't appear to have anything of value left. One of them had a rusty axe.
Right.
They had some rusty mail armor that was falling apart and essentially worthless. So bad that it offered no protection. And their clothes are just rags.
Yeah.
Alright, so XP-wise, that is going to be 740 experience points for Braxon and Higgimus.
Yay.
800 experience points for Ockar.
Okay.
And 700 experience points for everyone else. Lafdul, you get an extra 50 experience points for your priest.
Sorry, how much? 50 for my pre?
Yeah, extra 50. 700 otherwise.
Alright. Key.
I'm getting there slowly. Slowly but surely. I'm sure that the fighters will level up soon.
I'm almost there. I need another 44,000.
It's a good thing we're fighting undead where you can potentially get level drained.
Psst. Don't even think about this.
And
come
just
on,
so you
join-
guys can't
Join the party.
look around, I'm pulling you to a different level.
It's like we were all accused of cheating.
Yeah, like anyone would do that.
Yeah.
Because
no
you
trust in this group.
definitely haven't done that before. So no one's going up a level, I assume.
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
Well, when we come back next week, we'll continue to explore. Maybe we'll actually get up to the 5th level and finish the upstairs, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Braxon's going to ask Varadra if we need to take these dwarves outside later and conduct a funeral.
She will say yes,
They're
it would
dead.
probably be a good idea.
Vile undead.
But she will direct you on what to do later.
Yeah.
All right, but that is going to wrap up this session. We'll be back next week, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for the game.
Yes.
Bye.
And thanks for everyone who watched and heckled us.
See you next time, everyone.